Hello, my friends. Welcome back. It's your boy Cheesy, Chisquel Gaming, and Kasia's Wish House is here, which means I'm going to play this event. This event, from a spending perspective, is probably one of the better ones in the game. You let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Obviously, there's a bunch of randomness, but for endgame players, for bigger spenders, especially, the thing you often need is Mithril, and this event can give Mithril and other things that you probably want and need in spades. So we'll talk briefly about how this event works. We'll do a few polls today. And as a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But if you are spending in a mobile game, consider saving for retirement, having an emergency fund, prioritizing your family, all of these important things that move your life forward. Because there's a lot that you can spend every day. You can go in and buy the packs that you see on screen here. And the goal with this event is to get the tickets, the wish vouchers, use the vouchers to get a random prize from here, and to hit different levels of tiered rewards. There are two tiers, or two levels, two types of tiered rewards. The first type of tiered reward is every 100 wishes you do, you're guaranteed one of the corner spots, which is the chase currency. In addition, every pull you do gives you credit, as you see on the timeline of rewards here. Up to 1,000 pulls gives you rewards. Now, on your way up, you're getting a bunch of things, but I'll call out 10 Mithril over here at the 400 spot, another 15 Mithril at the 600 spot, then at the 1,000 spot, 25 Mithril. And I say Mithril because that's obviously the reward you're here for. It's disproportionately valuable. There's not really great ways to get Mithril other than the events. So given that information, you're looking at 30, 40, 50 Mithril over there. And then you swing on over to the shop. The shop's got daily XP components, which you could get. And also another 60 Mithril. So you're looking at, what was that? 110 Mithril in total, 60 over here. Plus you got the 50 over there. If you go the distance, and going the distance takes a lot. The other thing to keep in mind is if you're going to be spending Mithril, you're going to need a lot of mythic gear pieces. So how are you getting these besides buying? You technically can do quests. Those quests, I'm all over the place. We're right over here. So every day you're going to get some of these quests done and get closer and closer toward completion of all the different quests. These quests give you a small amount of this currency, the chase currency, which, by the way, will be enough, I think, to get the daily item every day if that's what you wanted to do. Am I going to do that? I mean, it certainly is high value relative to buying the XP over here, right? Like 50 for 24, not a great deal to the 5 cost for 5. Right? That's a bargain, theoretically, if you valued the XP. And that's a big if for a lot of people. So, some people are working on multiple gear sets, not me. I'm still working on my first set. I shared this in a recent video to sort of show you my progress. It's coming along nicely, but like I have a lot of need for Mithril. Bunch of Mithrils needed over here. Still a bunch of Mithril over here. And yep, still needs a Mithril over here. All right. So let's go and play the event. Let's do the thing. All right, let's do the thing. I'm going to do, I don't know, 10 wishes at a time. Here we go. I got 149 wishes to do today. Let's do this thing. Oh, we need to skip animation. There we go. Let's just do it like that, cheesy. All right. I didn't even talk about the stuff that's on the board. All of this is pretty valuable. Even these right over here, the mythic shards, are nice if you like to max your heroes. You know, the first SVS of a new gen. It's pretty handy. All right, here we go. We're going to be on skip animation. We slam. I suppose I should say, this doesn't do much for me these days, quite frankly. Let's keep going here, see where we end up. Where are we at? Ooh, 200. 200 of the chase currency is real nice. I mean, it's the lowest amount, but I'll take chase currency everywhere I can get it. Oh, yeah, you know, you do get a lot of gems from this as well, which I suppose is handy for a couple days from now when we have the big gem spending portion of the event series right over here. That's going to be right over, wait, where is it? Over here, over chat, over here. Oh my God. Day 5. That's the one. All right, onward we go with our wishes. I don't know. How is this going, chat? How am I doing? I guess just okay. Really, the question will be on our way to that 100 spot, how is it? How much event currency have we gotten? And then at the 100 spot, obviously, we'll get something guaranteed. We'll leave the animations on in just a second, actually. All right, so I'm getting a lot of gems. I'm getting, you know, I don't really need the essence stones. I don't know, I guess this is going okay. Okay, here we go, here we go. This is the big one. What do we get? Where do we land? 200, the actual worst. Okay, so far, I would say that I'm getting kind of cooked. And at the end of the day, there is a lot of randomness to this event. I've done this before and people were like, you know, the event's not good, and they feel their randomness wrecked them. I have gotten insanely lucky in the past. There's another 200, which is the actual worst of the 4 corner spots we could land on. It is what it is. All right, well, we can get a couple more wishes in. We got to go one at a time now. We could bang them out. One wish at a time, chat. So, if you're doing this event, a few tips and tricks. One is to plan your spending. We know that it goes over 5 days, which means on average, if you want to get to the finish line, right, you're going to need to do 200 pulls a day. Right? And so one of these days, you probably end up having to buy the $100 bundle. And then the rest of the days, you're still spending like $100. I mean, this is going to run you like $600 to max out, something like that, close to that. Does that sound right? So it ain't cheap, but you do get a lot of stuff. I generally think this event is pretty high value, but you can see here, like, how much Mithril did I get today? 12. 12 for, and I'm going to get this XP components. We'll do it. Grab the Mithril. Other stuff that's in here that I'm interested in. I mean, obviously, you know, you want everything, but I still feel like charm designs and the ability to focus that if you already have the charm guides is really good. I think that hero gear is nice to advance. I think generally fire crystals are good, although I don't know this is the best way to buy fire crystals. And I like the lucky hero gear chests. I feel like I need a lot of mythic gear pieces that I just don't have. That's where my head's at. This event runs 1 day longer than the other one. So the Wish House ends in the, 5 days here. And, worth mentioning that as you make your way through this event, depending on what tier you're going to and how much you're spending, if you're spending, Alliance Mobilization is here. So try to align with the quest for Alliance Mobilization. The spender quests get your Alliance a lot of points, honestly. So if you can do that for your team will thank you. All right, I think that covers everything I wanted to cover. Nothing crazy going on with Gilded Jade. I already did this. I smacked around the Nyan. Seems good. I think we're chilling for now, y'all. You want to see my other video about this event? Check the card in the end screen. Until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody.